Guys, we need to have an honest talk. When DLS 26 first dropped, I didn't just criticize it, I dragged it through the mud. I called it a massive disappointment. I said DLS 25 was completely untouchable. And honestly, at launch, first start games deserve every single bit of that heat. We were dealing with weird bugs, boring events, and features that felt like half-baked ideas. But I'm a man of honor. When a game developer drops an L, we roast them. But when FTG actually logs in, listens to the player base, and pulls off one of the most unexpected comeback stories in mobile football history, we have to give credit where credit is due. Today we are doing a complete side-by-side breakdown, comparing DLS 25, the undisputed goat of Dream League Soccer by the way, against the newly updated, revamped DLS 26. We are dissecting 5 major game changes to answer the ultimate question. Did FTG actually save their own game? Let's get right into it. Let's start with one feature that used to give every single one of us genuine high blood pressure: streak events. Back in the early days of DLS, playing a streak match felt like a complete gamble. You could grind through 3 solid wins, get put in a sweaty match in the 4th round, draw 1-1 because the opponent spammed back passes in the 85th minute, and boom, your entire streak is wiped out. It was frustrating, it was unfair, and it made players just want to close the app and play something else. But FTG finally woke up and addressed the community's biggest complaint, right? They gave us extra time and penalties in streak event. Think about how much this changes the dynamic. No more getting robbed by a sudden draw cutoff after sweating out 90 grueling minutes against someone spamming from their own penalty box. Now, if the score is level at full time, you actually get 30 extra minutes of pure tactical drama. And if it's still deadlocked, you get a high-stakes penalty shootout to prove who has the coolest nerves in streak events. It rewards skill, it removes the cheap draws, and it turned streak event from a headache into one of the best modes in the entire game. Now let's talk about card drops. Because when DLS 26 first launched, FTG attempted a new content strategy by dropping kickoff stars, featuring special versions of Rafinha and Julian Alvarez. Look, on paper, the idea of kickoff special cards was cool, but in reality, let's be real, the execution made zero sense. The stats weren't special enough. The card designs were very, very plain. I know some of you won't agree, but the card designs were plain, and they honestly felt like pointless filler contents just to make us spend, our money and stuff. It's lacked that wow factor. Fast forward through the summer update and FTG completely turned the ship around with the release of World Heroes and then the World Cup winners cards. Now we are talking. Signing historic legends and tournament icons who actually left a mark on football history gives you that instant dopamine rush, right? The second the gold confetti drops on your screen. These aren't just decorative vanity items with minor stat bumps. They are dynamic high-tier cards that completely alter squad building. It restored the hype of saving up your gems, opening packs, and praying for that legendary workout animation. Alright, this third point is easily my favorite update FTG has introduced in years. That's dynamic stars. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I play DLS because I love football gaming, but I don't always have time to sit down and watch every single real-life international match or group stage fixture on TV. But dynamic stars completely changed the way I interact with real-life, football. When you have player cards sitting in your Dream League club, stats upgrade live based on how those actual players perform in real-life international tournaments. Trust me, it changes everything. Suddenly, I found myself waking up at 3 a.m. checking live scores up, screaming at my TV because a midfielder needed one more, assist to boost his passing stat in DLS. FTG literally turned casual gamers into full-blown tactical analysts overnight. It bridged the gap between real football and mobile gaming in a way we've never seen in DLS before. And to top it all off, as the ultimate cherry on the surface, they handed, some got, some didn't get, a free 96 rated max dynamic star. That's Nico Williams, I'm sure, right? In an era where most, mobile football games are pushing aggressive microtransactions, getting a free top tier max legend just for playing the game was a massive win for the community. Okay, point number 4 is something the DLS community has literally been begging for. If not them, I have been begging for this since DLS, launched a proper structured World Tournament mode in, live matches as well. For the very first time in mobile football history, FTG delivered an authentic tournament structure directly inside an event. You don't just jump into a random one-off match anymore. You start off in a group stage match, and then you boom. When you get enough points, you enter into the knockout phase. The tension in those knockout games is unbelievable. One mistake, one bad tackle, or one penalty missed, and your tournament run is over. Bringing this full group to knockout format to celebrate the World Cup gave DLS 26 a level of immersion that felt less like a quick mobile app and more like a okay. So if you've made it so far, make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Okay, make sure you like this video as well. Let's get right into it. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room: clans. When FTG first announced clans for DLS 26, everyone thought it was going to revolutionize the game, but when it actually released, let's be real, it was a total flop. It felt completely empty. The roles were underwhelming and most players forgot the clan button even existed after just 2 weeks. It felt like a waste of menu space, to be honest. But credit where credit is due. FTG didn't just abandon the feature like most developers often do. They quietly rolled out small, consistent quality of life updates, introduced fan zone bonuses, and most important, added dynamic agent to the clan shop and reward tiers. Now, grinding clan points alongside your friends actually serves a massive purpose, right? Getting your hands on those dynamic agents through clan activity gives free-to-play players a direct, reliable pathway to secure a special high-rated cards, right? Without needing to drain thousands of gems. It turned a useless, feature into one of the most rewarding daily habits in the game. Let's be real, right? Let's be real. So, let's bring it all back to the main question. Is DLS 26 officially better than DLS 25? When DLS 26 first dropped, it was a massive, undeniable L. It felt unpolished and frustrating, but with extra time in streak, event, game-changing card themes, live dynamic stars, an authentic World Tournament format, and fixed clan rewards, FTG officially pulled off one of the greatest comeback stories we've ever seen. DLS 26 isn't just fixed, it has officially taken the crowd, right? I want to hear from you guys now. Did FTG win you back with these updates, or do you still have nostalgia for DLS 25? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's debate it out. If you enjoyed this deep dive, slam that like button, subscribe to the channel for more DLS content, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.